What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Denise Salcedo here, and we are at Expo Lucha, and hanging out with me right now is El Hijo del Fantasma. I have to ask you, you've had the last few weeks have been, I guess you can say, life-changing, career-changing. We just had Triple Mania. I want to know what was going through your mind when El Hijo del Tirantes counted the 3 counts and you lost your mask.
Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to all of the fans, Lucha Libre, AAA fans, and Hijo del Fantasma and King Cuerno fans, who have been there for me this past week. Like you said, it was a career-changing few months, not just that day, but the weeks prior to that event. And this week, after the event, it's been changing, challenging, because, facing an event such as Triple Mania, there's a lot of things through your mind. You got to go through your preparation, gym, diet, psychological also, and then you go through the show, and then the outcome will dictate what happens next. For example, had I escaped the cage, probably nothing would have happened with me, with my career, just another match. Had I won LA Park's mask, wow. But the same thing happens with the opposite scenario. I lost. And when you lose, and you lose that big, it can kill your career. That's it, because you gotta find it in your heart and in your soul to reinvent yourself, to get up and go on with your life, which is what I had to do. I had to, because I had a match the next day. Stitches in my head and in my hand and all banged up, and I had to go to a show the very next day. So the situation kind of forced me to, go on. There's no stopping. You're in a train, and you can't stop. You have to go on, and that's what I did. And I wasn't expecting to lose. There was no way in my mind that I could lose, because I'm the fastest, I'm the strongest, I'm the most agile of the 4, and I could have escaped. And if you see the match, I could have done it. I could have left in the first 5-6 minutes, and it's just 1 or 2 seconds where you think, like, if you escape, that's it. There's no glory in doing that. And the guys that left the cage, who escaped, they couldn't find glory on that night. And I think me staying was a great decision, because I didn't win the match, but I think I won the one thing that no one's going to give you for free, which is respect. Starting with LA Park. I think respect is something you got to earn, and that's what I did. So to me, I think I was able to find victory in the biggest defeat of my life. Not just my career, but my life.
And you took a risk, like you said. You took that risk for the chance of taking LA Park's mask. Now, I want to know, obviously, your family was in the crowd. We spoke to your dad earlier, and he was telling us how hard it's been for the family afterwards, how hard it's been for your mom, and, kind of getting used to it and all of that. What did your dad say to you afterwards, and how did you feel, seeing him after losing the mask?
I could tell he was heartbroken. My son. Did you see my son?
Yes, he gave LA Park the death stare. That was epic. I wanted to ask you how you felt about that too.
Yeah, it turns out that he's the one who got the glory, not LA Park or myself. He's the guy who got all the coverage.
All the GIFs.
All the GIFs. But it's fine. I love my son, and I wouldn't want him to go through what I went. If he wants to be a luchador, fine. I'll support him. But he needs to know from me firsthand that it's not easy. That you're going to find defeat as much as you're going to find victory. And sometimes defeat's going to last longer than a victory. So you gotta find it, how to turn around things and try to overcome, which is what I think I did. I don't know. I mean, it's premature. It's just a week, but who knows? I feel good. Crowd everywhere where I go is clapping at me. You know, they're responding to me, even though I'm a rudo, I'm a bad guy, but they're responding to me like, bro, you lost, but you won at the same time, you know.
So are you, like, I know you've had a few matches since losing your mask and obviously wrestling without your mask. Is it weird for you? Do you feel like strange, or are you kind of jumping into it a lot easier?
No, no, not at all. It's like wrestling naked.
Not having your phone with you, sort of thing.
Not having your clothes with you, sort of thing. Like having to go through life and through everything you do without wearing your clothes. It's just like that. Especially, I think, with us, families. I wore the mask for 18 years, and he's been doing it for over 40. And I think that's what got me more than just losing mine. He didn't do it in 40 plus years, and I did it. But then again, you gotta risk to win. I could have won. That's the truth of the matter, is I could have won. And like I said, I did win the respect of my opponent, of my dad, and all of the crowd and everyone watching. It was millions. It was I think more people watched this Triple Mania than any other Triple Mania. So that's also good.
So now how do you feel going into, I guess, what you can say the next chapter in your career?
I cannot say I feel confident, because I don't. I'm trying to put all the pieces together, but I will find that confidence, because my talent is there, and I'm gonna face LA Park later on. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, you gotta face your executor. You know?
Exactly.
I'm gonna face him tonight.
Now, I just have one more question for you, and then I'll let you go continuing enjoying Expo Lucha. I wanted to know, you've been working with Impact. How has that been for you, and will you be wrestling with them when they go to Mexico?
It was a great experience going with Impact. I think it gave HIJO del Fantasma, Chocolate, a big name in the States. But then they didn't want to pay what I think I'm worth, so I can't work with them no more unless they change their minds. Because one thing that many guys don't realize is the talent they have and their worth. Sometimes you just gotta say, no, I cannot go with this hand, and no, I'm not gonna be wrestling with them unless they change their mind.
Exactly why I hope they do.
Let's hope they do, because Lucha Libre is more than 2 or 3 guys.
Exactly. No, and I totally agree with that. I think that they should definitely see everything that you're worth. And I think seeing like you said, that the respect that you've earned for going into that match and trying to take LA Park's match, I think that the respect was definitely earned there. And I think that not just Impact, but every other promotion should be seeing that as well.
That's right. And I know of some promotions that won me there. So who knows?
All right. I like that.
The sky's the limit.
That's awesome. Well, I believe it too. Thank you so much. El Hijo del Fantasma.
El lobo